All right, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Wab Rumya back with another lesson. Lord willing to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Waha, Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord you see on the highways and byways, prophesying in the name and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, also in the correct doctrine. I want to send a shalom to the one-third men, women, and children that will escape the judgment of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai by their faith. Like I said, I got another lesson I want to bring out as they continue to push a narrative of a alien invasion, man. And we've been hearing about a Project Bluebeam, a fake alien invasion, and now you're seeing them being pushed, and they're saying it's by November that it's gonna be a interstellar object coming that is hostile, and you can see that they setting it up, man. And we've been warned of it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because the Lord told us that he would come like a thief in the night. So Esau will not know when the Lord pops up on him. So let's get into these videos, and Lord willing, it'll be edifying. I have a couple scriptures after that as well.
Your government now wants you to know one truth, and that truth is that UFOs are real. They've already done told you. Sometimes when you want somebody to know a truth, it's so you can set them up to believe a lie. And that's coming. I have zero doubt that lie's coming. Specifically, you want me to say it right now for real? For real? On camera. To be put in the show? Okay. Problem with that. If we tell the lie before it's told, they can adapt. That wouldn't be wise. I'll tell you privately, but I would really think about it if you want to put this in your show. For real. That's a real thing, I'm telling you. So will you think about it before putting it in your show? Okay. So UFOs are real, and they've been here a long time. And that's the truth. And the lie is coming.
And the UFOs, what they call UFO, UAPs, those are the chariots of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Those are the chariots of the Lord. And they know that they are the angels. The elite know. As you see, I just spoke about the scientists give chilling update on the mysterious interstellar object racing through our solar system, as they warn it's even bigger than we thought. So they want to give this narrative. They want to paint a picture of hostile aliens coming. Like I said, we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, these are the angels of the Lord. But Esau don't know when they're coming. So they want to paint this narrative to have people in fear and to be fearful into following after Esau, man. And if it's, you know what I'm saying, if they have these camps or whatever, they're going to lead you to or whatever. We all know that they're setting up a false flag, they will say.
All indications, like all of them, is that that lie is going to be that there is a craft slowly making its way to us here on Earth. And that is the lie they're going to want you to believe. It's nuanced, how they explain that, the nature of that threat. But that 100% is the lie you are going to be told. You even got a date. People have been whispering a date for a long time now. I know where that lie comes from. I know specifically what document from the 70s initiated the idea of that lie. A classified document. That is the lie you will be told. You're going to be told that there is a craft on its way to Earth.
And that's the picture that's being painted now. It's a craft headed to Earth. And he warned about this over 6 months ago, that they're going to have this object coming, and basically be hostile. So it's already been set up for them to paint this narrative and to put people in fear. And you have all these people worried about NFL, the news, the Jeffrey Epstein, not having a clue that Esau is rolling out his NWO, man.
Jeremy Corbell told us this would happen.
All indications, like all of them, is that that lie is going to be that there is a craft slowly making its way to us here on earth. And that is the lie they're going to want you to believe.
This was 6 months ago. And now what is all over all the headlines? There is a giant craft making its way to Earth. This isn't disclosure. This is the setup. If Corbell is right, we are watching the playbook unfold in real time. The question really is, if the craft is the lie, then what is already here or happening?
Exactly. So they want you to think that they have aliens coming. And like I said, I'm gonna hit a couple scriptures because this is what they're painting, and only the elect can understand. This is not Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. They setting up a narrative to push out a fake alien invasion. So when Yahweh Bashem Yahushua do come, the people won't know that as the Lord. They will be fearful of the Lord, man, or whatever agenda they have that they're setting up. And I want to hit this right here. This is First Thessalonians. I'm gonna get the videos too. I got a couple more. First Thessalonians. I'm hitting 1 and 2. Point is in 2. Now concerning how, this is the NLT. Now concerning how and when all this will happen, brothers and sisters, we don't really need to write to you. Slacking. To write you. Slacking. For you know quite well that the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua return will come unexpectedly. So Esau is not going to know when the Lord is going to come. He's not going to know when the Lord is going to pop up within fathership. But he wants to slacking, man. Want the people to be in fear of the heavens, man. And dang. Scientists started messing up right when I started doing the lesson locking. Dang. Yeah, Esau wants to paint this narrative of these grays, they call them, to set up a narrative of fear of aliens coming. Right when I started doing less calls and everything. But it's like, yeah, you want to set up a narrative of grays, UFOs, letting out you little gray men and all these different scientific, fictional narrative of these aliens here. Because I remember Ronald Reagan said that before, if the aliens are already here. So they want to paint this picture to be in fear that basically you're being invaded by aliens, man. But they know also that the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is coming with those chariots of the Lord, what they call UFOs and UAPs. But we know that the Lord is going to come unexpectedly, like a thief in the night. So Esau is not going to know. He ain't going to be able to look at the heavens and say, "Oh, that's the hostile chariot, and that might be Yahweh Bashem Yahushua." He's not going to be able to see that, man. The Lord is not going to definitely let him see him coming, and that's a war tactic. You don't go to war and they know exactly when you're going to do it. You hit them off guard, man. You get the people off guard. You're seeing the Russians and the Chinese are doing the same exact thing. It's a war tactic, man. And the Lord is a man of war. So he's not going to let Esau know when he's coming. He's not going to be able to get prepared for the Lord's return. It's the King James Version. 2 Thessalonians 5 and verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall come like as a thief in the night. So you're not going to know when the Lord comes, man. It's going to come as a thief in the night. Good News Translation says, for yourselves know very well. See, we know this very well. Esau is not going to know that the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua will come as a thief in the night. So we know for a fact the Lord is going to come unexpectedly, man. Esau is not going to be able to be prepared for the Lord's return because they think they're going to be able to fight against the Lord. And like I said before, the Lord is a man of war. It's in Exodus 15 and verse 3, man. The Lord is a man of war, man. He created war. And he's coming back to bring war on the heathen, man. So Esau is not going to know when the Lord is going to return. And 2/3 of our people are going to be caught off guard because they didn't take heed to this word, man. As apostles and elders, been bringing out this for many years, man. See, we know perfectly, man. Oh, man, my sinus is messing up right when I started to do the lesson, man. This is 2 Peter 3 and verse 10. It says, but the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua will come as a thief in the night. See that? A thief is not going to let you know when he's coming. He's going to pop up on you. In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Also, the Lord is going to be, indication is going to be destruction happening when the Lord returns. World War III, the Battle of Armageddon is already going to be popping off, man. So that's also an indication that the Lord is not going to return when Esau is prepared. I think he's coming. The elite want to push this narrative to have the people in fear, man. He says, with a great noise, with the elements, it's like, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So we know the destruction is going to be happening when the Lord returns, man. Because the Lord is going to have that concentrated fire coming out of them chariots, bringing judgment on the heathen in these nations, man. And I'm sorry about these. My nose and shit running, eyes and shit watering right when I started doing the lesson. I didn't have no issues before. None at all. Shalaki. Revelations 16 verse 15, it says, behold, I will come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. See that? So we got to watch and prepare mentally and spiritually for the day of the Lord. It's going to pop up when you're not expecting it, man. It's going to pop up when you're not expecting it. Let me get back to the videos. And see, these are quick little videos just going and telling you that they're trying to paint this all over the news now. All major articles are bringing this out. This is what they want to put out there.
Pentagon's expert warning about a possible mothership coming close to Earth. It may sound straight out of a movie, but the Pentagon and a Harvard scientist have collaborated on a new draft report questioning if we're alone in the universe, whether we've already seen evidence of life beyond Earth.
Tonight, out of Harvard University, a draft paper about mysterious flying objects sounding almost like science fiction.
Could have been a mothership that released some probes in the habitable region around the sun. We have a visitor to our backyard. We should observe it at first.
Passage to Earth. You've got the Pentagon talking about the idea of a mothership going above us and sending probes down.
First discovered on July 1st near Jupiter, with scientists not knowing
where it came from. Now, eventually, they figured out this object, now named 3I Atlas. It's only the third time that we've actually detected an object that has come from beyond our solar system.
This might be an interstellar messenger.
Where I describe 8 anomalies about 3I Atlas. And if I wanted to summarize these anomalies, my basic message would be, if you are planning an annual vacation, do it before October 29th.
See, so why would he know a date before October 29th? If you go on a vacation, go before October 29th. So that goes to show you that, but they got something planned, man. And they're using this Project Bluebeam as this interstellar object that's coming from the heavens. Which Esau, he can look out in the heavens, but he can't see as far as we think he can. He can make all these different. See, he got AI, man. He has the technology to fake all these things. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we know when we see chariots, we know the difference between the chariot and the Project Bluebeam. So it's not going to catch us off guard as he would 2/3 of our people, man. As you see videos, Jake will look up and say, "Oh man, what is it? What is it? That's an alien," and all that different type of things. Like, you know, whatever they say. You know, you see them videos where they just spooked and scared when they see them. But this is the curse that's coming on Esau, man. And he is not going to be able to escape the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and he's definitely not going to be able to fight against those chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And he will not know when the Lord pops up on him, man. So we know this man is setting up something huge, man. Because he just gave you a day, said, go, if you got a vacation, go before October 29th. So they expected this thing to pop off in November. That's why they set it up the way they're setting it up. Check this out.
Right, I want you all to listen to me very, very carefully, right? For those of you older, you know what's going on. New gen, okay, listen. This is the beginning of something called Bluebeam, Project Bluebeam, right? It starts with the fear factor, okay? Something external is coming to attack said place here, right? Problem. Now, they will offer you a solution. UFOs around the world map and many others in the sphere will all say, if they give you a solution, i.e. get on these buses, we will save you, let's go, we'll take you to this location, you'll all be safe, follow us. Do not, and I repeat, do not get on anything that they suggest or give you any sort of hand or a scapegoat, alright? You heard it from me, entertainment purposes only, alright? This is the beginning, and I urge you, look at Bluebeam urgently. Now, I've got an interview with a professor called Dr. Avi Lee, and he's going to be with us on Sunday from 7:30 p.m. GMT, who is a researcher on this interstellar object that is coming into our solar system, and a lot of his research to do with this possibly being something else beyond. He's going to be live on this channel next Sunday, 7:30, with me, Mark Christopher Lee, and UFO Shiv. So come along, listen to what he's got to say, and he will be talking about this whole situation that is spreading like wildfire right now, okay? And again, do not get on anything or follow anyone where they try and ask you or tell you that you will be safe. Do the complete opposite. Project Bluebeam, look at it.
So Esau might take a couple buildings down or something like that. Man, we never know, man. But he's going to make the people in fear think it's this outer space phenomenon that's coming to destroy humanity. You know how Esau paint the picture? And he knows that the way he uses his media to bring out this fear, because they'll keep running it over and over and over, beating it in your head, thinking, well, if it's on here as much as it is, or we put it on here so much, they have no choice but to believe it. and they paint a narrative in your mind, and they put it all over the globe, man. They own these media sites and these media brands. You got Al Jazeera, and you got RT, and you got CNN, all these different outlets, news outlets, for them to put this narrative out there. And we know how Esau gets down, man. So he's gonna beat it into people's head to make them think this is really an alien. You're gonna might see. I seen California, they had a alien on a Ring camera, and they, everybody's like going crazy because of that. So that goes to show you that, man, this man has something up his sleeve, man. So you have to pay attention and understand that this is Esau at work, man. And this ain't Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua coming as Esau would, broadcast the Lord return. He's not going to do that, man. That wouldn't make sense. That'll go against the scriptures. This is Matthew 25 and verse 13. It says, "Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh." So if we don't know, and we are the Israelites of the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, how in the hell Esau going to know? And he's an enemy. He's coming back to take Esau down. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua telling us, "Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh." See that? You ain't gonna know the day. You ain't gonna know the hour. He just put a date. You better go and take a vacation before October 29th. So we know Esau is up to no good, man. This is all a part of him setting up his NWO, man. Like I said, he might take a couple buildings down, plane or whatever, just to stoke that fear. And this is been for him to bring in this MOTB, man, because he wants to set this up where you're gonna be protected if you got the MOTB. We see the narrative painted, man. NLT. So you too must keep watch, and that's what we're doing. We keeping watch. We paying attention. For you do not know the day or hour of my return. See that? We ain't gonna know the day or the hour of the Lord's return. He's gonna pop up like a thief. Good news. Yahushua concluded, "Watch out then, because you do not know the day or the hour." We don't know the day or the hour when the Lord will return. We know the Lord will return, but we ain't going to know exactly when. He gave us clear indications that there's going to be destruction happening when he comes. All hell going to be breaking loose. War's going to be at his peak and breaking loose. Destruction is going to be happening to the point that when the Lord comes, he's going to be bringing destruction as well, man. And those missiles going to be shot off. Those thermonuclear, intercontinental ballistic missiles going to be shot off as well, man. So we understand what times we're in. The Lord told us to continue to watch, because we got to also watch for the Lord return, but we got to watch for the deception of our enemies. This is Mark 13. This is Mark 13. And this is Mark 13, and I want to get down to verse 35. Verse 34, it says, "The coming of the Son of Man can be illustrated by the story of a man going on a long trip. When he left home, he gave each of his slaves instructions." It should be servants, it's NLT. "About the work they were to do. And he told them, gatekeeper to the watch for his return." So he said, and he told the gatekeeper to watch for his return. And that's the servants, man. Let me get this in the King James. This read a little different. "34. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work, and commanded the potter to watch." So he gave the hopeful elect, the prophets of the Lord, a job. And that's what we're doing right now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. We're watching it. We're bringing out these lessons to warn our people to wake up to this truth, man. The Lord is going to return. And we warning you from the devil, man. Verse 35, it says, watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning. So it clearly tells you ain't gonna know what time, day, night, the dawn of the day, the middle of the night. You ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know. He says, least coming suddenly, he find you sleep. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch. So we gotta watch and continue to take heed to what the Lord is bringing out through the Spirit, man. We got to watch our enemies, man. See what he's doing. We preparing ourselves for the Lord returning. And all of this, it was meant for us to receive salvation. And that's why he put the Spirit on us to watch, man. To continue to prophesy of his return, man. This is Acts 1 and verse 7. It says, and he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the season which the Father hath put in his own power. See that? No one knows. No one can say he's coming this day or that day. The Lord has it. The Yahweh should be outside. I don't even know. Only Yahweh knows when he's going to send his son back. And that's why we know for a fact that Esau can't tell you the day the Lord is going to come. It's in the power of Yahweh. It says, but ye will receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. See, and that spiritual power we have now is to prophesy. We had a spiritual power to prophesy, man. And that's the call upon our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Everyone doesn't have this power that we possess right now. And that's only given to the men and women of the Lord, man. They called on the Lord. Because we're going to need the Lord more than ever, man. We always needed the Lord, but you know what I mean, man. Because we finna go into some evil times, man. Evil days, man. That's quickly approaching. So just imagine when they really hit what they're going to be doing, man. When they use this guy, they use this guy and to bring judgment, buildings going down, planes, all that, man. You're gonna probably be some different different people getting popped and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? People getting taken in mass numbers, mass groups getting taken out. Major deception is coming, man. We can't say exactly what Esau has planned, but we know what he's doing. He's bringing something in that is going to put the people in fear and ultimately bow down to the elite. This is Zephaniah 1 and verse 14. It says, the great day of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is near. It is near. It hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. See, there's another point that Esau is not going to know when the Lord when they're going to come, man. Because he says the mighty man don't cry there bitterly. So they're going to be terrified when the Lord, ain't no scientist going to be looking, oh, the Lord is coming. I mean, the Lord is coming back and he's going to be hostile. He's not going to be able to announce that. They're going to be fleeing for their lives, man. It says that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of waitness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. And see, that's what we've just been warned of, man. It ain't gonna be no day where he's gonna be able to announce it. Go ahead and do all your vacations before October the 29th. They want to be able to shut this place down, man. Bring in martial law where you can't go anywhere or do anything unless you are marked. So we see this man painting this picture, man. We see it plain as day, man. Verse 16, it says, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers, man. So Esau is going to be fighting against the Lord when he returns. And he's going to go down without a flaw on the Lord, man. They're not going to be able to cause the Lord to have any harm done to him, man. So they're going to be basically with their goddamn hands in their pockets, man, because whatever they do is not going to faze the Lord, man. So he's going to be terrified when the Lord returns, man. This is Malachi 3 and verse 1. It says, behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua, whom ye seek, shall suddenly come to his temple. See that? He's going to return, man. He's going to suddenly come. It ain't going to be no, he's coming, he's 30 light years away. He's going to suddenly come. Boom, just like that. Even the messenger of the covenant, whom ye delight in, behold, he shall come, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts. But who may abide in the day of his coming? See that? Who's going to be able to stand in the day of the Lord's coming? Or who shall stand when he appeared? See that? These people ain't going to be able to stand when the Lord comes. They're going to be, oh yeah, that's yeah. We warned you that. That was the Lord coming from 20, 30 light years away. They ain't going to be able to say that, man. For he is like a refiner's fire and like a fuller's soap. It says, and he shall set as a refiner and purifier of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levite and purify them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua the offerings in righteousness. And this is plain, man. So Esau is not going to be able to stand before the Lord, man. You 2/3 either. Because if you're not returning to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to receive judgment. So I mean it there, Lord, what it was edifying. Shalom. Shalom.